Damn, I'm getting good at making these. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk to you guys about Turo and tell you whether or not I still think it is worth it. As you guys know, I lost 2 cars within a week. The fleet was cut in half. Right now, Maritza's car is gone, so it's been gone for like 2 weeks. Luckily, it comes back Wednesday, so I don't have to keep driving her and picking her up from work. The Porsche is gone with my client. It's been gone for like a month now. And then all we have right now is the Jeep, and I had to take it off Turo for the meanwhile because then we wouldn't have a car. So that's the position we're at. And this thing is not a good daily driver, let me tell you that. I'm at the gas station every other fucking day. But we finally heard back from Turo about our settlement, and they gave us the numbers of what our car is worth and how much they're going to give us. So I will talk to you guys about that later in this video and let you know how they came to the conclusion. But first, we've got to read our pages, and I picked up this book. Well, I picked it up a while ago and I started it, but I did not finish it. I have a bad habit of picking up books and starting them and then not finishing them. And I did the same with this, but this book is about breaking bad habits and forming new good ones. I just didn't get far enough along to keep on reading it. But now I'm a little less than halfway through the book, and it is actually a very good book with very good practices. And I've already been seeing improvement just with like reading alone. So I'm excited to continue it and form some new life-changing habits. People who are on the self-improvement journey, I'll read this book, I'll pick this book up. So yeah, we're gonna finish this up. I guess Maritza got the baby a custom name banner thing. I don't know what she got. Let's open it up. I thought it was gonna be bigger. That's what she said about you. I think when he's born, like when you put them in the little incubator, what do they put them in? That thing where they take a picture of them with their name? That's what this is for. This thing. Oh, that says the date, time, weight, length, all that stuff. Wow. This is weird. That's my name. That is my name, except I'm not the 4th. I'm the 3rd. That's gonna be so strange calling a little dude my name. The little giraffe is waiting for you. Yes, it is weird that he's gonna have the same name as me, but it is even more weird to think that in just a couple of weeks, I mean, it could be this week, it could be 3 weeks from now, but in some time from here to 3 weeks, our lives are going to completely change. And that realization just came to me like yesterday. I was sitting on the couch peacefully watching YouTube videos, and I just thought, holy shit, in a couple of weeks, I'm not going to be able to do this peacefully anymore. I'm gonna have a whole other human life to be responsible for. That's insane. Our entire life is gonna change. And it's exciting and scary at the same time, but pretty soon this room is going to be inhabited by a little dude. Alright, so let's give a little bit of backstory of why I started Turo in the first place. I had traded in my S4 for a more practical car for my life, which was my Ford Edge ST, and ever since I did that, I had just been yearning for another sports car, but I could not afford 2 cars at the moment. So that's what got me thinking, how do I get another car that I want without having to pay for it? And that's when the idea of Turo popped into my head. So I looked a little more into Turo, and after I just decided to pull the trigger and said, fuck it, you only live once, let's get an Audi RS5, which was my realistic dream car for the moment, like what is actually attainable for me. Because I was thinking, even if it only got rented to cover half of the car payment, it's like I own an RS5 and I'm only paying half for it. So I threw both cars up on Turo to get 2 cars to pay for one, and I continued paying my own monthly car payment on my Edge like normal. But they started getting booked like crazy, and there were times where I didn't have a car for a week or two, and I was walking to the gym and Ubering to work, so I was like, fuck this, I need another car. That's when the M4 came into the picture. Once again, same situation, no car. So then I got the Porsche, and then I got the Jeep, and then it kind of just got out of hand from there. 1 or 2 cars is like super manageable, like on the side, and just doing it for fun. When you get to like 3, 4 cars, it becomes more of a job. You're washing cars, you're doing a lot of customer service. It's a lot more to handle. So it became more of a business rather than just a way to get one car paid for. But throughout this year, I've had a lot of things happen. Nothing like super crazy, you know. Tires got blown out, cars come back with dings, smelling like weed, little stuff like that. But the worst thing that could happen happened to 2 of my cars. So they got totaled. Let's talk about the total loss process and how they value your car. Right, so the beautiful thing about the way that Turo values cars is that they go based on your local market. They don't give you like some bullshit trade-in value that the dealers give you, which is always pennies on the dollar because they're trying to fuck you over and make the biggest profit they can. They actually look at your local market and check what car the same car sold for in the past several months. So it's a much higher evaluation. So let's go over the numbers, beginning with the M4. I bought the car about a year ago for $41,000. I put $5,000 down, and I currently owed like $37 and some change. After everything was said and done, and me and Turo went back and forth about like packages and wheels, tried to squeeze a little bit extra out of them that wasn't accounted for. They valued my car at $40,000 and like $50, which is pretty fucking good, I would say. I got it for 41. A year later, it's valued at 40. So I'm gonna get a little bit back from there. And then for the Audi, I bought that one over like a year and a half ago as well. I got it for 54. I put $15,000 down. I owe about $39,000, and they came back and valued my car at $51,000. So that is not bad either. When everything's said and done and all the loans are paid off, I'm walking away with about $15,000 of my initial $20,000 investment, which I am satisfied with, because when you divide it over the length of time that I own the cars, it's like I only paid $350 to drive 2 super dope cars, which are some people's dream car. And I'm like, you can't even drive a new Civic for that price these days. So now the question is, am I done with Turo? And the answer to that is absolutely fucking not. Thanks to Turo, I was able to drive not 1, not 2, not even 3, but 4 cool fucking cars. And yes, some months they didn't get all paid for and I had to come out of pocket, but the amount I had to come out of pocket for 4 cars, it's like, come on, it's ridiculous. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to double down on Turo. This is kind of like a fresh start for me, you know, and I'm approaching it with a different mindset. Because when I had initially approached Turo, like I said, it was to pay off a car, get a car paid off that I wanted to drive. But now I'm approaching it with a more business mindset, going to go forward with it as if it were a business, which it is. And I've learned a lot over this past year and a half. And there are some things that I would change and do different. The cars, I would finance them in my name. And this time around, I'm going to actually form an entity and try to get business funding for the cars to scale the fleet. When you're using your personal credit, you have limitations. I was maxed out at 4 cars. They wouldn't let me get a 5th. I tried, trust me. So I'll keep you updated along the journey, but all in all, I still believe Turo is a good platform, and I've had good experience nonetheless. You just can't, you gotta view it as a business, and the cars are your assets. Yeah, it hurts when they come back with dings or this or that or totaled. You can't have that emotional connection to them. It's part of the business. Shit happens in business no matter what field you're in. You gotta roll with the punches and keep going. And that's the difference between fucking the quitters and the winners. Because when you decide to be an entrepreneur, from that moment, there's only 2 outcomes. You either keep going until you make it, or you give up. And that's it. So we keep going.
Can you not record me right now?
Hey, babe.
I am so tired and defeated.
How was work?
Stop.
Just got back from the gym. You know we had to get our protein-packed double smoked bacon cheddar. All right, so that's gonna be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Comment down below which car you think that we should get next. Also, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. It would mean the world. And we will see you in the next one. Crown yourself.